Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make this super cute two-tone version of this one. The methods are almost identical. This one's just going to be showing you how to get this version rather than the single colour. But this is 60 centimetres ribbon, or this is 4 times 32 centimetres ribbon. I'll put all the measurements in the description below, and we're using 3-inch ribbon today. Now the most important thing about this bow will be the stitch placement as we go along. But I've got all my ribbon ready here, and for this one I've got 2 pieces of pattern ribbon, as you can see, and underneath is 2 coordinating planes. So I've laid them on top of each other. Now the idea is, when you want to work out which way around you want to do your ribbon, so this would be in a solid length, what we want to do is we want to turn it so that we have this side and this side, so the print down this way and the print top that way. So if you take them and flip them together like this, and then I'll show you how to join them together. I'm going to use my wood burning tool because it works a little bit better in this situation and holds it better, but you could use glue instead, but it does take a little bit more time and you would need to wait for it to be completely dry to make sure it doesn't move around as you're making. So I'm going to make sure that they're all equally lined, and this is also why I do sort of a couple of extra centimetres, so I do like 62 centimetres in total to give you enough to do your layers. And I've got a metal ruler, and that's my wood burning tool, and you want to go very, very firmly against your metal ruler. Like so. Take that apart. And then you've got this. A nice, clear, really, really well joined. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the ends together. So again, it just makes it slightly easier when you're making. So just make sure that's all nice and nicely lined up. And again, we're just trimming it so it's all nice and even. That's that side. Sorry, I'm making a lot of noise when I do this. And there is that one. So there we go. So now we can move my cutting board out of the way so you can't see the shine of all my lights above us. And like I said, you've now got a solid 60 centimetre length piece. Now if you had just a single colour, you would already have this in place, and I would advise folding it in half to get this crease so you've got something to work with as well. Now the other thing I do is fold this in half on your line where we've joined it all together. And I'm just going to take my lighter. I'm going to do a little pinch in the middle to work as a guide. Okay, and then we take this, we bring it round so you've got your figure 8, and your half line is here. We want to go half a centimetre over, and I'm going to take a clip. I'm just going to pop that there to hold that in place while I pin. Okay, so that's that pin that side. Then we're going to take this side. We're going to bring that round again in that figure 8, and you want to use the centre again to go the half centimetre over the other side. And again, I'm just going to turn this so you can see. Turn. I'm just going to clip that here just so I can move that pin over all the layers. Okay. and then you'll have this. So you've got your pattern on this side, plain this side, or the other way around, whichever way you personally prefer. Once you've got the pin in place, you can then take your clips out, because what we want to do is take your fingers at the end and spread so that both your sides are nice and even, like this. And then what I do to hold it while I put my pins in place is I take some clips and I clip them across there, and then this is where we sew, and this will actually be the front of the bow, and this is what it looks like. Okay, can you see where the flute shape is that you get here? So here we go, and like I said, I'm just going to take a couple of extra pins, and this is just to stop this bit here from moving apart. As you can see, it's already trying to, and we're just going to go over. And once you've got your pins in, you can take the centre one underneath that, and it will stop the it moving a little bit. I'll show you in a second. Okay, last pin. I also have the measurements with the 1.5 inch ribbon, so I'll put them below for you as well. And then you can go in, and this is the reason why we use dress pins with heads, because there you can see it. We can now take that out because that is all held in place. So there you go, and as you can see, it's nice and fairly even. And if you folded it in half, you can clearly see you've got like an even match. So that's what you want it nice and even. Now, when I say stitch placement is key on this one, this is a stitch placement you want to do for the 3 inch ribbon and even the 1.5 inch ribbon. It is 10 even stitches each side. So you start in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and your 10 is your starting one, and you do exactly the same the other side, and you use this side as a guide to make sure that your stitches are even on both sides. Okay, so I'll show you on the ribbon now. Okay, and I've got my 7cm long needle. We want to start on whichever side is best for you. You want to go in at that corner. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and your 10 is coming back up through that corner, that side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so pull your thread along. Now leave a little bit this side, and then using this as a guide, as I said, in, so you can see there, I've matched that side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm just going to pull this so that they're through. Just untangle that, and then we can take our pins out that we're holding everything nicely in place. Okay, so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on the front you'll have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's what you will get. This is a look. And like I said, for those of you that are more visual, it is this if you want to do a screenshot. I'll put a clearer picture in the group. If you want to join us, come and join me in the Facebook group. I'm very active. Well, I'm normally active. I've been a bit poorly recently, so I've not been as active as I normally am. But I take these to this side, and then what you want to do is pull them to cinch. And I'll show you. This is what the back will look like. This is what the front looks like. And then I'm just going to tie off this, and then we'll wrap around a little as well. I really like this one. It's like a really fun way of doing this style of bow, and it helps keep it like nice and even and tidy, in my opinion. I'll put the link to the Glamour Bow, because this is Glamour Bow 2. I'll put the version to the Glamour Bow 1 in the tutorial description below as well. And there we go. Wrap that a few times. Let's tie off. I'm just going to adjust it because it's a little bit uneven in the middle wrap, so just move that so it's a bit more in line. And there you go, you've got your super pretty glamour bow. We're just going to attach a clip and put our centre on. And this is some really pretty ribbon that Holly from Eva's Bow and Craft Supplies gave me as a free to try on. She has some really pretty designs, and I'm extremely grateful that some of the suppliers do things like that for me. I have a whole bunch of glow-in-the-dark Halloween ribbon as well that I'm now going to save for next year, because I sort of got my seasons a little bit out of alignment this year. So that wrap around that nicely as we normally do. And then you can do a scrunch middle or a knotted middle, or leave it like this depending on how you want, or add a nice embellishment. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do the knot. So this is 20 centimeters of the matching pattern ribbon, and what I do, I keep it in the same ribbon length, so this is 3-inch ribbon. I'm going to take it and fold it in 3 like so it's about even. And then what you do is you make this like loop shape like this, and then pull this side through. And you wanna, apologise. Make your fish shape like this, bring it through so you have peaks, and then you take this side and you twist it, and this side flat. You get a nice triangle, and this is the base. You want a nice flat base. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to glue the back of this. And wrap that round the middle. Don't need quite as much as that, so we can cut that down a little bit. Use the blue clear bit of the lighter to heat seal them so that they all stay together nicely. glue on the back, wrap that round, and then some more glue this side, that round, and clip. And there we go. We've got a really, really pretty two-toned glamour bow. Thanks for watching. Bye.